Elizabeth II became Queen of Great Britain and other Commonwealth countries on February 6, 1952, after the death of her father, King George VI. She is the longest reigning monarch in British history, surpassing her great-grandfather, King George III. Elizabeth II was born on April 21, 1926 in London. Her full name is Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor. Queen Elizabeth II married Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, in 1947. They raised 4 children together. Elizabeth II has 4 children: Prince Charles, Princess Anne, Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward. Elizabeth II is the head of state and a symbol of unity for the countries of the Commonwealth of Nations. Queen Elizabeth II speaks several languages, including French and German. She has many different titles, including the Duchess of Lancaster and the Countess of Carrickfergus. Elizabeth II is the patroness of many organizations and charitable foundations. She is a passionate horse lover and is engaged in equestrian sports. Queen Elizabeth II takes part in many ceremonies and events related to the royal family. Elizabeth II is the head of the Church of England. She is the first monarch to visit 116 countries around the world. Queen Elizabeth II is one of the richest women in the world. She has her own coat of arms and a coat of arms. Elizabeth II is a fan of culture and art. She supports various artificial projects. Queen Elizabeth II has her own official portrait, which is used on coins and other materials. Elizabeth II spends a lot of time communicating with ordinary people and participates in various events dedicated to social issues. Queen Elizabeth II remains a popular and respected figure not only in the UK, but also around the world. Elizabeth II was involved in politics and diplomacy, leading numerous official visits and meetings with world leaders. She was fluent in several languages, including French, Irish, and German. Queen Elizabeth II was an avid lover of horses and dogs, in particular corgis and ponies. She was the first monarch to open her own official YouTube channel in 2007. Elizabeth II has been awarded numerous national and international awards, including honorary degrees from universities around the world. During her reign, she made more than 260 foreign visits and visited more than 116 countries. Elizabeth II often traveled around the UK, visiting different areas and meeting with local residents. She was the patron of more than 600 organizations, including charitable, educational, religious, and other public institutions. In 2002, Elizabeth II celebrated her Golden Jubilee, the 50th anniversary of her ascension to the throne. 10. In 2012, the Queen celebrated her Platinum Jubilee, the 60th anniversary of her reign. Elizabeth II was the first British monarch to celebrate her Diamond Jubilee, the 65th anniversary of her reign, in 2017. In 2022, Queen Elizabeth II celebrated her Platinum Jubilee, the 70th anniversary of her reign. Elizabeth II was the first British queen who did not marry her compatriot. Elizabeth II was the first British queen to give birth to 3 children. She was the first British queen to personally address Parliament. Elizabeth II was the first British queen to pay an official visit to the United States. She was the first British queen to visit Australia and New Zealand. Elizabeth II was the first British queen to meet with the Pope. Elizabeth II was the first British queen who took part in the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games. Elizabeth II was educated at home, where her teachers were experienced tutors. She speaks 6 languages: English, French, Italian, German, Spanish, and Galician. She is the first monarch to visit Chinatown in London and take part in the traditional Chinese ritual of lighting fires. In 1976, she became the first monarch to send an electronic message via ARPANET, the forerunner of the Internet. Queen Elizabeth II has more than 30 crowns, but prefers to wear a small crown known as the Crown of Lace when she appears in public. Elizabeth II owns 2 residences that do not belong to the British Crown: Balmoral Castle in Scotland and Sandringham House in Norfolk. She is the first monarch to publish her official website in 1997. Queen Elizabeth II is the first monarch to visit Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and the USA. She is the first monarch to visit the Vatican and meet with the Pope. Elizabeth II is the first monarch to visit India after independence. She is the first monarch who visited China after the establishment of diplomatic relations between the 2 countries. Queen Elizabeth II is the first monarch to visit Japan after World War II. She is the first monarch to visit South Africa after its independence. Elizabeth II is the first monarch to visit South Korea after the establishment of diplomatic relations between the two countries. She is the first monarch to visit the Philippines after independence. Elizabeth II is the first monarch to visit Indonesia after its independence. She is the first monarch to visit Malaysia after its independence. Thank you for your attention. Subscribe to the channel and like it.